coachingandcounseling.com, where I help couples who've gone through a faith transition create an even better marriage now that they're in a mixed faith marriage. It's possible to have an even better marriage than before the faith transition. It really is. And today we're going to talk about how to stay together if you don't go to church together. So I was raised being taught that it is definitely better to marry someone in your religion. It's better to go to church together. It's better to be on the same page regarding religion. I mean, in fact, we didn't even date non-members in my family of origin. That's just how it was done. So, fast forward my faith transition, and here I was now contemplating not attending church. It was a sticky area for me. What to do if we didn't go to church together, right? Did this mean I was causing irreparable damage? Were we failing as a couple, as a family? At the very bottom line, I knew this had to be a problem. I have clients who come to me and they have very similar concerns. I've even heard them say, we should go to church together. And this is very much a belief I see repeated. It was my belief. I see it as a common belief for my clients. And I want to look at this belief. We should go to church together. So one question I like to ask is that true? Now, your first response may be, of course it's true. But is it helping your family be stronger and more loving? For some families, it definitely is. It does help to create connection and support to attend church together. It's just that simple. But for other families, it's not. It doesn't work that way. In fact, it may create frustration and disconnection by going to church together. This is definitely not a one-size-fits-all. There is no one-size-fits-all when it comes to marriages, and especially mixed faith marriages. So let me offer an analogy. So, like me, you've been offered the idea that there's a certain way to have a good marriage. Just like I offered you at the beginning, you go to church together. You are on the same page regarding religion. This is basically the recipe that's been handed to us for a healthy marriage. Now, this is a great recipe for a lot of people to follow exactly. Other people, they need to tweak the recipe, maybe a little less cinnamon, maybe a little more salt, so it works for their family. Other people may need to use a completely different recipe with completely different ingredients altogether, right? This is what I mean by there's not a one-size-fits-all when it comes to marriages, families, and our mixed faith marriages. So with that in mind, I want to tell you 3 ways that you can stay together if you don't go to church together, because it is completely possible. 1, allow your family to make the best decision for your family. And this is about what we were just talking about, right? It doesn't have to look the same as your neighbors. It doesn't have to look the same as your sisters. Just want to make sure it works for your family. 2, you cannot force anyone to go or not go. I mean, any adult, right? You cannot force them to go or not go. So stop trying, right? Respect and love is truly about allowing others to make their own decisions and to be themselves. 3, and this one's really important, so listen to me on this one. Be honest with yourself. Be honest with yourself about what you want. Be honest with yourself and have your back about what really works for you. If you really don't like attending church, be honest with yourself about that. If you really do, be honest with yourself about that. And communicate that to your spouse. It's completely valid. So many times problems arise with this issue when we're not honest, when we are people pleasing, when we attend based on our spouse's preference or other people's desires for us. And when we do that, we're in essence people pleasers, right? We're making our decisions based on other people's expectations for us. And this leads to resentment. It really does. People pleasing will cause more damage than honesty ever will in your marriage. I guarantee it. So be honest with yourself about what you want and then have your back. So if you're questioning your ability to stay together, if you don't go to church together, One, I want to tell you can. It's possible. Now, you may need help figuring out exactly how to do it, but you can do it. I can help. Let's talk. Reach out to me, mormoncouples.com. Just click on Work with Brooke, and there's a way to set up a call, a free call for us, and we'll talk about your marriage, find out what's happening on Sundays, find out what's happening, and find out what you want things to be like on Sunday. And we'll see if we have a fit to help you do just that. We'll figure out if coaching is the right tool for you, if I'm somebody who you're interested in working with, and we'll move forward and we'll make your marriage better than it ever has been before. All right, have a great day.